Hey everybody, Pastor Myles here from Shady Grove with your midweek update. I have a few announcements for you and then we will move into a short devotional. So some exciting opportunities are coming up at Shady Grove. Hey, thanks for all who have helped with our fundraising efforts to support our kids and students who are going to camp. We are so thankful for your support and can't wait to hear all the stories about how God has moved in the hearts and lives of our students. Hey, we're going to the Rockers game this Friday, June the 19th. The game starts at 6:15 and the cost is $10 per person. You can still sign up. Contact the church office. Summer Jam is coming July 13th through the 16th and registration is now open. We have something for age 2 up to 5th grade as they learn to live it out. If you would like to register your kids, you can text JAM26 to 336-525-5870 or go to shadygrove.net. We also need your help in volunteering. If you would like to help out with Summer Jam, just text LEAD SJ, LEAD Summer Jam, to that text number so you can sign up. And now to our devotional. You know, I was reading in the book of Colossians recently and something stood out to me and I wanted to share it with you. So early in the book of Colossians, the Apostle Paul made a list of 4 qualities of a disciple of Jesus. And one of them, the 4th one, was gratitude, giving thanks. You know, of all the things that should mark a Christian, of all the things that Christians should be known for, I found it interesting that gratitude was one of the top ones that made the list. How important was gratitude for Paul? Well, it must have been really important because in the 4 short chapters of the book of Colossians, he mentions it 7 different times. He says it in Colossians 1:3. He says, Paul gives thanks to those who were Christians in the church of Colossae. In chapter 1, verse 12, that's where he's saying, give joyful thanks. In chapter 2, verse 7, he says, overflowing with thankfulness. 3:15 says, be thankful. 3:16 says, singing with gratitude in your hearts. 3:17 says, giving thanks to the Father. And then finally in Colossians chapter 4, verse 2, he talks about prayer with thanksgiving. See, for Paul, gratitude was essential. And if it was essential for him, it should be essential for us as well. So a few questions I want to ask you as I ask them of myself. When was the last time you thanked the Lord for all he has done and for who he is? So many times I just go right into my request. I don't take time to praise him and give him thanks as much as I should. So when was the last time you did that? When was the last time you just told someone in your life you were grateful for them? Hey, thank you for being my friend. Thank you for being there for me. Thank you for you. When was the last time you did that? You know, we teach our kids to say thank you when someone gives them a gift. Why do we do that? Well, it's not just something to say. Now, you probably felt that way when you were a kid and your parents were like, now say thank you. You know, it's like, what do I do with that? You know, I don't know how to feel about that. However, as you get older, you learn that phrase, thank you, it means something. It's not just 2 empty words that you say when somebody does something or gives something to you. No, when you teach your kids to say thank you when someone gives them a gift or someone does something for them, it is teaching them how to be grateful, how to have gratitude. You know, we could use more gratitude. We have to give thanks to the Lord and give thanks to people that we know. You know, it really will do you a lot of good. And as the old saying goes, it just might cure what ails you. Hey, thank you for joining us today. I hope you have a great week and I will see you soon.